What's up, guys? So today, May 10th, 2014, I finally saw Aladdin on Broadway. Okay, so here's my ticket. I sat in the balcony, row J, seat 16, and the tickets were like 56 bucks. I went for prom weekend, so it was really, really cool rather than going down the shore because that's what we Jerseyans do. Anyway, it was phenomenal. It was so good. And you know what? I walked into the show thinking, oh, it's going to be so disappointing. I heard it's nothing like the movie. It's phenomenal. It just moves so fast. It's so I think honestly it's the best new musical this season. The only one I haven't seen is After Midnight, and I heard even that's not too great. I mean, I'm going to probably go stop and see it, but this honestly was amazing. I think it's my favorite musical this season. I mean, quality wise, I'd say Gentleman's Guide, but I think this is my favorite musical this season. Anyway, in case you guys don't know what Aladdin's about, it's basically about how this street rat goes from rags to riches when he accidentally finds this lamp and, a genie comes out. We all know the story. It's based on the 1992 movie of the same name, which I grew up watching. I love that movie, that Lion King, Toy Story. Like, it's all Disney. It's amazing. However, this production was rather humanized. And what I mean by humanized is you don't have the big blue guy as the genie, and there's no little monkey, Abu, by his side. He has three friends, which is, I think that's awesome how they did that. And a lot of the things that they had in this production were taken from demos and original script drafts, or whatever, rough drafts of scripts from the movie, which I thought was like really, really cool. So yeah, the production was really, really awesome. And I think that's why it gets great reviews. The thing about Disney is you can't drag the movie onto the stage. See, now with Beauty and the Beast, you had the spectacular new songs, and you had the elaborate set. I don't really know what was different. I think that was the only show that could kind of get away with it. But with the Lion King, you had added African numbers. You had people just dressed in African outfits representing the savannah and the fauna and everything, like scenery basically. So you had that, and you had like the beautiful choral music and the masks, or the head masks. And then for this, everything was humanized. Like Tarzan and Little Mermaid really didn't survive because they were very similar to the movies. And, I mean, Newsies was completely different. Mary Poppins was completely different from the movies. What do you notice? They're all hits. If you're going to take a Disney movie and drag it onto the stage, you gotta tweak it. You really gotta tweak it big time. And they did a hell of a job with this one. Not my favorite Disney musical, but it was unbelievable. And honestly, I could say it's probably one of my favorites. I just thought it was so amazing, so fun, really fast moving. Okay, so let's talk about the cast. So today, I saw an understudy for Courtney Reed, who was supposed to go on as Jasmine, and I just had the slip. I don't know what happened to it, but there was a little slip that came with the playbill. I'm not getting up and getting it. I'm sorry. But she was played by Lauren Chiardulo, so that's for Jasmine. Okay, she was great. Honestly, and I heard it was her first performance as Jasmine, so it was really, really cool. And she was normally a swing. So that's like awesome. And I love performing, but I'd be scared. Like, she did a hell of a job. Like, she had a really great voice. Her acting was I think her most, her strongest point. Her singing, she was a little flat in this one song that she sang. It was called like Behind the Palace Walls or something at the beginning, and then she got better. I think it was just because it was her first appearance on stage. But she got better. They sang a wonderful song called A Million Miles Away, which was beautiful. Oh, it's called These Palace Walls. That was the song. Adam Jacobs as Aladdin. Oh, he's wonderful. He is wonderful. I loved him as Marius. I feel like he's a bit of an older Aladdin, but he captured like the lines from the movie, and he delivered the lines perfectly. He was funny. He was great. Loved him. James Monroe Iglehart as the genie. If this man doesn't win the Tony, I am gonna rant so badly, and you people better not complain. He is phenomenal. I don't get how people and critics and people from the American theater wing go, oh, well, comedic acting isn't real acting. Oh, yes, it is. You want to see a great actor, you got to watch this guy play the genie. He created this character. Now, Robin Williams, I mean, you're going to want to copy Robin Williams. This man does not copy Robin Williams. This man has his own character, has his own part. He adds a very funny flair to it, very jazzy, very smooth, and just like the ain't nobody got time for that, very hip. So it was awesome. He was phenomenal. His Friend Like Me stole the show. Honestly, like when you see the show, you watch the number and you like forget what happens before. You're like, what did I just watch? Like it's so brilliant. He's phenomenal. Jonathan Freeman is Jafar. I liked him in the movie better, I'll be honest. I loved him in this, but I feel like he was more of a douchebag in this version than he was in the movie. Because like the movie, he was a bit snide, but he was also very funny. And in this, he was very funny too. But I liked him better in the movie. And then Don Darrell Rivera was Iago, and Iago's not a bird in this either. I forgot to mention that. He's just a little person. He was great. He had a great little part, and a lot of the like lines he said were very funny. Clifton Davis as the Sultan. I like him. I really do. I love the character of the Sultan in the movie, and I'm sure Casey Nicholaw didn't want to see that character. He wanted to see Clifton Davis come up with a new character. But I think he just loved the flakiness of the Sultan in the movie. So that's kind of what you wanted to see. So then, Aladdin's three friends. Babcock, Omar, Aladdin. Not Aladdin. I'm sorry, I got the song stuck in my head. Babcock, Omar, and Kasim. So Jonathan Schwartz actually performed in a local theater that I used to go to. And, or that I still go to. They perform every summer. But he used to perform there, and he was amazing. He was Omar. They're all great. I love the guy who like loved to eat and would make like food references. He was so funny. They were phenomenal. Their numbers were great. Yeah, I love their parts. I actually like them over Abu because Abu doesn't do shit. Let's face it. Besides make faces and like moan. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the Cave of Wonders was really, really cool. So that's about it for the cast. The set was really, really cool. Wasn't really much to it. But it was really, really cool, and the lighting was amazing. Oh my god, there was the special effects, the carpet. Oh my god. All I can say is, and spoiler, it's not done on wire. It's just, and you know what? You don't think you're gonna walk in and go, how did they do that? But you do. You go, how the hell did they do that? It's so amazing. It's just, wow. I was blown away. Yeah, so that's it for set. The new songs, that A Million Miles Away song is wonderful. Proud of Your Boy is my favorite. That is my favorite Disney song of all time, and I'm so glad they added that in. They even managed to put in One Jump Ahead reprise, which I thought was cool. I wasn't a fan of the Prince Ali orchestrations, and like the arrangement, it was like really weird. They made it like a little too jazzy, and I was expecting like a very Middle Eastern sound. Arabian Nights, the opening number, you get chills. You get chills. Oh my god. And then Jafar does Prince Ali reprise, and I died. I was like, oh my god, he's actually doing it. The Prince Ali, yes it is he, but not as you know him. And he even does like the Prince Abubu line, and he does the laugh, and they make jokes with the evil laugh. It was really, really great. But I felt at the end, it wasn't very climactic, and I'm spoiling this. Like, he didn't do the whole turning into a snake thing like he does in the movie. It was kind of like, Genie, I have power over you, I wish this, I wish that. But that was like the show's only flaw, and then he becomes a genie in Itty Bitty Living Space for him. But that was like really the show's only flaw. Like, otherwise it was like amazing. It just was so good. So I actually got a poster, again, I'm back with this, and we went to the stage door, I met Adam Jacobs again, that's him right here, James Monroe Agahart, and he wrote Genie, it's really funny. I love him, he's amazing. And Lauren, I'm just going to call her Lauren because I don't know how to say her last name. The girl who played Jasmine at today's performance. And I got a t-shirt because they were only selling these shirts during previews. So they had like a bunch of my size left. So it was really cool. And then I got the Playbill signed as well. And I got a cup which is in the sink right now. So that's cool, but I got my Playbill signed. So yeah, I would totally hit this show up. Like, honestly, like, it's new. You wouldn't think it's new, but it's new. It's fresh, and I'm so glad it got nominated. Totally deserves it. Aladdin on Broadway at the New Amsterdam Theater. I'm hoping it wins at least some awards, especially for James Van Hart, because he is phenomenal. Aladdin at the New Amsterdam Theater. Hit it up. Bye, guys.